What's up everybody, Phil here. Welcome back to Playground Sessions YouTube channel. I'm excited to be teaching you another song section on the piano today. We're going to be looking at Don't Dream It's Over by Crowded House. I'll be teaching you the intermediate level arrangement from our interactive song store. That section goes like this. 1, 2, set, go. All right, we got 100%. So before we dig into this lesson, I want to tell you guys that may not know that we do a vote on Facebook every week in our Facebook community. The members of our group vote on what song they'd like to learn the following week here on YouTube. So this is actually a fulfillment of a request from last week. The members of our Facebook group voted on this one. So I'm happy to be fulfilling your votes. And make sure you click the link in this description to go join our Facebook group if you want your voice to be heard as well. All right, well, let's dig in, shall we? Let's start with the right-hand melody first. Our key signature says 3 flats, B flat, E flat, A flat. All B's, E's, and A's across this whole song are going to be automatically flat. This 3-flat key signature tells us we're in the key of E flat major. Now, our time signature is represented by a capital C and a line through it. We don't see a fraction or 2 numbers, right? We see that capital C with a line through it. The C stands for common time, which means 4/4, 4 beats per measure. But the slash through it means we're going to cut that in half. We're going to feel this in cut time, okay? In other words, 2 half notes per measure instead of 4 quarter notes. Yes, mathematically it kind of equals the same thing, so this is more about the feel. We're going to feel this in a half-time feel. But for those of you playing along in your interactive apps at home, you really just need to focus on that scroll bar as it moves through the notation. All right, let's talk about notes and hand positions. We're starting with our 4th finger, or our ring finger, on F way up here. So here's middle C. We're going to go up an octave, and then play the F above that. Then C, then a high G, tied over into the next measure. Then back down to C, and then B flat. Don't forget that key signature. One more B flat, then we're reaching up with our pinky an octave higher to this high B flat. Half note. Then 4th finger on G, half note. 3 on F. And then down to E flat. And then right back to F with our 4th finger, tied over to the next line down. Then we're going to see some similar material here. 2 on C, 5 up to G, into the next measure, and then C, B flat. 2 eighth notes this time, B flat, and then right up again to that high octave. Down to G again, down to F again. Same thing here, E flat, F, tied over. Once again, the 3rd phrase here is similar again. 2 on C, 5 on G, then down to C, B flat. Notice how I'm sliding my hand to the back of the keys every time I go from C to B flat with my thumb. I do that so that I don't have to turn my wrist too far. If I slide back, my thumb is already here. All right, keep it moving. Now we're getting into some new stuff. Next measure has an 8th rest and then a couple more B flats. C, 4 on E flat, 5 on F, back to E flat. Next and final line down. C, E flat, C, F, tied over, C, B flat, C, tied to the next measure, and then we rest for our final measure. And that's it. So if you need some extra practice, please just rewind and play back with me. But now I'd like to focus on these rhythms a bit more by cueing up our backing track, but we'll do it at the slow tempo first. Let's try that, and when we're good there, we'll speed it up to full speed. 1, 2, set, go. Okay, good stuff so far. There's 100% at the slow speed, but those rhythms were tricky, right? We had a lot of syncopations, we had a lot of stuff tied over the strong beats or sometimes over into the next measure. So please do this at the slow speed as many times as it takes to feel comfortable. But when you're ready now, let's go ahead and speed this up. 1, 2, set, go. Yes, okay, there's 100% for the right hand. And before we switch gears to this left hand part, let me quickly say that we've got this song in all difficulty levels in the app, and we also have the full song for each one of those difficulty levels. We've also got a ton more, so you keep hearing me talk about this app. Well, I want to let you know that we're doing an exclusive free trial just for you YouTube subscribers. So first step is to hit subscribe below, of course, and then that next step is to go ahead and hit this card above. It says free trial in the app. You can learn a lot more and you can finish this song when we're done with this video in that interactive app. All right, well that's enough for now. Let's get into these left-hand chords. So for this section at this level, we've got essentially 4 different chords and they're all going to be played as block chords. And for the most part, except for the final measure, they're all going to be played as whole notes. Okay, so whole note block chords. And what does that mean? That means every note in the chord you're going to play at the same time, as opposed to some kind of a broken chord pattern. So block chord is all at once, and they're whole notes, so we hold them for the whole measure. And this happens to be our first chord, A flat over E flat. It's an A flat major triad in second inversion. Next we have B flat over D, looks like this. Then E flat major in root position, and then C minor over E flat. We're just going to move one note, our top note. That's it, guys. So again, it goes A flat over E flat, B flat over D, E flat major, and C minor over E flat. That progression repeats 3 times. So the first 4 measures, same as the next 4 measures, same as the next 4 measures. The final line is where things change, but they don't get harder, they actually get easier, okay? We're going to play A flat over E flat to start that 4th line. Next measure, same chord. Next measure, same chord. Final measure, we have half note chords now, 2 counts each. 1, 2, then we go to our B flat over D, 3, 4. All right, guys, I think we should cue up our full tempo backing track since these are all whole note chords, except for that final measure. And I think we can do it, all right? So let's go ahead and jump right in. 1, 2, set, go. That's what I'm talking about, you guys. There's 100% for our left hand as well. So let's go ahead and get into our home stretch. We're going to put these hands together. We're going to do it slowly, especially because this particular song section at this level has a good amount of syncopations in the right hand. Now luckily the left hand part is playing on the downbeats only and holding. That means we can put most of our attention on our right hand with those tricky rhythms, okay? So let's go ahead and dive in. We'll start slow, then we'll speed it up. You know the drill. 1, 2, set, go. Great job so far, you guys. We got 100% at the slow speed. And as usual, if you need extra practice, let's not be in a hurry, okay? Rewind and play back as many times as needed. But now let's go ahead and wrap this thing up together, full speed. You guys ready? 1, 2, set, go. Woohoo! All right, that's what I'm talking about. 100% across the board. You guys nailed it. Anybody watching that enjoyed this lesson, give me that thumbs up below. And if you really loved it, tell me why in the comments. I also want to encourage, for those that didn't enjoy this lesson, to share your feedback as well. Again, put them in the comments. I'm reading this stuff, you guys, so if you have some constructive criticism, I'm always looking for ways to improve these lessons. And once again, make sure you tap the link below to go to Facebook and join our community if you want to vote on a future YouTube tutorial. I'm Phil. I'll see you guys soon for that next video lesson. Thanks for watching Playground Sessions.
The features you saw on screen today can be at your fingertips with the Playground Sessions app. Co-created by music legend Quincy Jones, Playground teaches the piano with interactive feedback and gaming features, all while using your favorite songs. Alright guys, I'm Phil. Hit subscribe so I can see you for the next video.